Hello, Mario. In this video, what I'm going to do is actually complete this plan so that for the next plan we will be moving on. And so what I want to do is to fill in all of the notes and titles and what have you and put them in here. Now, up until now, or we've been working on the plan over in here, we have been working in model space. That is, that we could go back to here and we can see in there the model space. I just maybe want to turn off in model space, actually turn off the copy of the plan that we had there. I'm just struggling to remember what I called it. Oh, there it is, the scheme plan. So I actually have to turn that whole layer off to be able to view. So this is everything here that we've done in the actual model tab down there, and you can see over here the little hand basin and things like that we've done. But because we're working in the tab, through the tab view, we're working on everything as a plan as we draw it. So I'm also going to take this opportunity here just to change this here down in here, and I'll just want to check what we've called this plan. This is the floor plan, so I'm just going to rename this tab down here as floor plan, FLOOR floor plan. So that's the floor plan out of the sheet there. That's one thing we can do. Now the other thing is, well, as I said, we're going to now work in what we call paper space. So this is everything inside here, inside the viewport. That is the in the model space. It's all done at a 1-to-1 scale, and then it's shown at the scale. This other stuff in here, we're now working in paper space. This is like the bit of paper that forms the plan, and we're going to write it in here. So we've all got the example there, we know what's to be written in there. So first of all, let's just do the notes. So for the notes, I'm going to go to annotate, and I'll want multi-line text in there, and so I probably want to fill up the whole space. Possibly just might turn off that snaps there, and I'll just go in here and put a text box in there. And the first thing I want to do is I want to have some bullets and numbering, and I want to have numbered ones, I think there. So I've got number 1, and you can see that it's a bit like Word there with some the ruler and the various tabs. So I'm going to go check all. Oh, now I want that in capitals, and I want that bold, so I can just do Control B for bold, or you can click it up there and Control B to turn the bold off. Somehow something just disappeared on me there, and I've lost my the example that I was following. Somehow I've managed to turn that off, so I've just got to go back and find my plan here and get that viewing again, and put it that I'm just got that beside me on my second screen so that I'm reading that, and then I've got to get that back up to a scale so I can read it. So for some reason there I lost my plan and clicked it away and lost my guidelines. Okay, now back to my AutoCAD here. Check all dimensions. On-site, so these are pretty standard. Oops, not the best typist in the world, but I get there in the end. On-site, check all dimensions on-site before commencing work. Okay, so that's all good, and then we're going to have number 2, which is this drawing is to be, excuse me, to be read in conjunction with the specification and other relevant. These notes are quite often documents, standard, so you might copy them from another plan or have them in a library space. Check all dimensions on site before commencing work. This drawing is to be read in conjunction with the specification and other relevant documents. So that's that done, that's in the notes column there. Okay, the next thing we want to do is the orientation of elevations. So that's a little symbol. So I'm going to draw a circle like so. Just looking at the plan I'm drawing it from, I can see that we know the width of the box is around about 60 mils, and it looks like it's taking up a third, so it's going to have a radius of about 10 mils. Oh, that looks a bit big. A radius of about 10 would give it, oh, that's the 20 radius there, so let's just go 10. Oh. Doesn't seem to want to change. 10. Why is that? No. 10. No, not doing it. Okay. Try and get the radius there to be 10. No, not happening. I don't know why that is. I'll just delete that at this stage. Delete. So let's do C for circle. Let's draw a point, and then we'll type in 10. That's better. And now we probably want to put that in the middle somewhere. So way to get that in the middle, just draw a line, turn on our snaps, and we need to give some consideration to so just put a snap in there, draw that along there, grab that circle and put it on the center of the line. There's the center there, the little green triangle, and then take the line out, delete. Now, when in the paper space, we have the same set of layers as we do in model space. However, they're almost like a separate set, so we can use them. So that's plan miscellaneous. So yeah, that wouldn't be a bad layer to have that stuff in, or we could have it in text plan or something like that. But remember, so it's almost like there's two complete sets of layers. There's paper space layers and model space layers. So these paper space layers can be used. So I'm quite happy to just keep that in plan miscellaneous, so that can be all of the text in there, as long as we remember where it is. We could rename the layer at some other time if we so desire. So let's get on and get this here, carry on. So yeah, it needs a line at 45 degrees by the look of it for the sections there. So right, let's draw a line here. I'm just going to draw a line from the center, and 45 degrees, because of the way I've got this bearing set up, well, I can draw a line up here at 45 degrees. What I do is just go shift and push this little arrow thing here, and you can go 45 degrees, enter, and you should see angle override there, and then you can just it should angle. I'll just pop it in there like that, and then trim and hit it there like so. Okay, and then we can use the extend value here and go there, in that selection, and put that across there. So that's at 45 degrees. We could draw just draw another line here, or we can just draw a line, any line here, from here, and perpendicular it into that line, so that's it there. Okay, and then we must make sure that that line there, we'll just move it, so if we put it there, and then I move it so it's in the center, it'll also be there like that. I know that if I click on that, it should have a bearing of 135 degrees down here, exactly, which I know. Trim, enter. Let's just get rid of that. If I hold down the shift button and hit that there, that will extend it as well. So there we go. That's our little thing there, and then we can go for a text here. That's multi-line text. We probably want to go with single line text here. Here's our single line text. I'll hit the ortho button like so. Okay, and then I'm going to go A, oops, I want uppercase, caps lock, A, enter, B, enter, C, enter, D, enter. And I want them slightly larger than normal, so I'm just going to select all those, and I think I'll go for a paper text height of 3.5. Yeah, that's probably better. Okay, and then it's a matter of putting them in the correct orientation, so we'll turn off that one there, that gives us a better view. So that's A goes in there like so. Oops, it's not what I wanted. I just wanted to select A on its own. So yeah, let's grab it, put it in there. It's about right, looking good. B, that's looking good, in there like that. Now, D goes in there like that. Okay, D. Now the B, we need to rotate that through 90 degrees, so I'll just try 0. Is that, oh, I hit the B as well. I didn't want that. Okay, so there's our B. It goes in there on that orientation. This one here, that should be 90. Oh, that's going to put it back again. So we've got to be careful what we're thinking for here. Rotation 90 degrees, enter. So that's our D, that's all good. And then our C, so we probably want that to be 180 maybe. Yep, that's pretty much how it is. I'm just copying this from examples that I've given, so that should all sit in there pretty well. Yeah, not too bad. Let's see, could drop down a little bit. Let's try and get it in the middle by eye. Yeah, I'm all good with that. And then this is, we need some text under this, which is, turn our snaps on, orientation orientation of elevations. Remember that paper space is, oops, bit of an odd spelling of elevations there. E-L-E-V-A-T-I-O-N-S. Oh. Elevations. Okay, and then we'll just move that into the middle, like so. So that's looking nice and central. Just iron that in. Orientation of elevations. Let's see. That's 2 mils high, just on our properties there. So yeah, that's our orientation of elevations sort of done there. That's put in. Project title, cost effective CRIBS Limited. So I've put that in there as like quite a bold. It looks maybe 5 mil or something like that. So that's probably going to be with a multi-line text. So we'll just put that in here like that. Caps lock. Cost, and I've got it with a, oh yes, cost effective CRIBS Limited. So I'm just going to go, oh no, I'll do it this way. CRIBS Limited, and you could use some sort of logo or some fancy writing, or use a bit of creativity here. So let's just double click that. Got what we got there. So what we got, we want that to be bold. Probably, yeah, want some height on that. Oh, now how can I change? Oh, I can change the height in here. This can be a little bit tricky, but let's make it 5. Yep. Cost effective, so I might need to make this a little bit bigger. Oh, 5 is possibly a little bit too much, maybe. Let's see how we go. Perhaps I can drop that in there like that, and drop that, do a delete in there. Still need an E. Yeah, there we go, cost effective, CRIBS Limited. We want this to be, how are we going here? So we can go in here, let's put this middle and central, middle center. Oh, that's sort of looking a bit better. Now, yeah, moving these around can be a little bit problematic. So let's just turn off the snaps and turn off the vertical, and let's just grab it here, and let's just put it in the middle. This text seems to be a bit big to be fitting in there, so I'll just drop it down to maybe 4 mil or 4.5 might be. Yeah, that'll fit it in there. That's all good, 4.5. So that's our main little name of our sheet here, cost effective CRIBS Limited, project title, and then we'll well, we could possibly add it in the bottom here. Turn the bold off here, and we'll call it the Acme three bedroom solution. Okay, and there we go, that's getting in there like that. Okay, I'll carry on with this video. It's getting a bit long, but I think it's sort of things that you can maybe do if you want to. Just skip it perhaps, but there we go there. Alrighty. Well, perhaps we should just leave it there at 20 minutes. That's got there, and then I'll do another video on more of this. So yes, we'll wind this one up here. That's got us started on filling in the sheets there. I'm surprised that took so long, but you know, these things do take quite a while to explain and get the little detail in there. Just have a little bit of a check on there. Cost effective. Yeah, I wonder if we can just get might be a little bit better. Yeah, I think we can live with that. That's great. Okay, so let's just wind this one up there and then we'll have a part 2. Cheers. See you.